Hello, everyone. We're going to be having a live presentation in just about an hour's time. So we just wanted to come on here and give you a little bit more information and sort of start off with a preview of what we've been doing with our travel agent training program, which has been amazing. We have 23 agents all across the nation now, all the way from Florida to Alaska. And we are super proud of all of them growing and just becoming true professionals. Travel has never been more complicated. So why do you need a travel agent? Well, you need a travel agent because if things go wrong, and they often will, instead of calling up and just getting beep, press number one for blah, 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 you actually have a person to call, a real human that speaks English. So we pride ourselves in that. And we're super excited that our team loves to travel, gets you the best deals. Of course, they're scouring the internet, but it's not about being a deal finder. This is more of really wanting to have a great vacation or a great experience and not having to do all the work. So if you're busy, like we're all busy, that's when travel agents come into play. Or for groups, of course, we do all kinds of groups. And something else that is important that people probably don't know, but that has come to my attention as an agency owner, it is actually part of the, especially in Florida and a few other states, it's actually against the law to sell travel or even promote travel without having your sellers of travel license, which is very important for consumers to understand. Because in Florida, especially, because we have high tourism, what will happen is people will just plan something willy nilly. They'll take your money, and then you have no recourse if they don't go. They just end up not going, and then they take their money and run. There's no recourse for a customer on that. That's why you want to go with a licensed travel agent, because the fact of the matter is we are bonded and insured, and then if anything shall to happen, you can come to the state, and because we're bonded, you can get your refunds. Not that it would come to that, I hope, but just so you're aware, when you start just traveling with any random person that says, oh, I got a group going, it's illegal in Florida and a few other states, and also it's not safe because your money could just disappear. So that's really important, especially these days after COVID. I don't know if you're aware how many places went bankrupt, but we lost on average of about 80,000 agents and agencies due to COVID. Companies went bankrupt, and when people go bankrupt, there's no recourse on that either unless you're bonded and insured. So there's quite a lot of logistics. So for your safety, definitely go with a licensed travel professional. All of our agents are licensed, and all of our agents sell travel insurance, which is also very important. So we're going to be doing a live training off of Facebook. If you have any questions, you want to join us, shoot us a message. I'm just going to share one more thing here. And if you have any questions, please just comment below, and I will look for your comments and I will answer them live. We really want you to be as well informed as possible. And if you're going to be in the travel business, we want you to do it right. There is a lot to learn. It is a messy industry. And if you're thinking of being a travel agent because you love travel and you're already like setting things up for your family and friends, and everybody goes to you asking for advice, that's a great start. You also need to be very organized because travel is incredibly time sensitive. There's different dates of, say, final payment, for example, and these resorts and cruise lines just don't give you your money back. So you really want to work with someone that is super organized, that is looking out for you to make sure you don't lose your money. That's super important too. And, not just to mention that it's important to be organized, but you really have to be a people person. If you're trying to get into this business and sort of be one of these people that is not really wanting to talk to people on the phone, this is not the business for you. A travel agent is going to be on the phone. You're going to be on the phone a lot. Your customers will text you. They have a lot of questions. They have a lot of needs. And if you're not into that, then this isn't the business for you. If you like to be a detail-oriented person, we have a lot of teachers. Teachers seem to love being travel agents. It's almost like in their DNA because they have such a structured development of how they are learning and how they teach. They become incredible travel agents. One of our top sellers just hit $500,000 in sales. She hasn't been with us even 2 years yet, and she started really from scratch. She didn't have any clients. She didn't have any travel experience. We're super, super proud of her. And this is really just the beginning. Our agency is fairly new, 5 years old, but we didn't have any unrestricted travel until last year. So we went through COVID and we made it, and we had our first unrestricted travel year last year, and we blew it out of the water. And we are just so proud of all the agents, and we have mostly new agents. Of course, we do take on agents that have existing books. If you have a book of clients and you want to change agencies, of course, you have to be fun to work with us. We are a very collaborative team. You'll find with travel agencies, a lot of times it becomes like realtors, very cutthroat because it's a commission-based business. We do not operate like that. We are definitely of the mindset of abundance, and we have a marketing team working for you, and we teach you how to fish instead of just fish for you. So there's a lot of really great things that we do at Travel Fun that isn't done anywhere else. One of the biggest things we do is we focus on social media and social media sales and how to get them correctly. So this is something we're going to talk about here. I'm going to share this screen and play a video that we made a couple months ago that really got a lot more agents excited because it's just the truth. This is just real people talking about running a business and working in travel. Here you go. Let's talk about the travel agent program because we've had tons of signups this last couple months. Actually, it's been going like gangbusters, and travel's back. So
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, the travel agent discounts are amazing. That's one big perk of being in the travel business. But I think something that's overlooked is that a lot of people are working, they're grinding, hustling on a side business or side job to get enough money to travel.
Yeah.
And we're in a travel business.
Yeah, they're like, I'm grinding so I can get a week, one win a week or something at whatever you're doing. But being in the travel business, that just makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're working to try to travel, maybe you should be in the travel business.
Yeah, absolutely. Like take this week, for example. I mean, it was cheaper for us to come as a family for 8-day cruise.
Yeah, than it was
to stay home and go out for a few meals.
Yeah, it definitely was. Gosh, this ship has been amazing. We don't have a lot of time to take travel agent discount trips usually, but we made this one happen because it just didn't make any sense not to.
Absolutely.
And I would say, what are the people like the best? Our agents, I think, they like the travel agent discounts. I always tell people, you're not going to be a millionaire. Do you know any millionaire travel agents? No.
Not really.
No, but you know them. We all know that they all are traveling all these amazing destinations. Exactly. And it's a true thing. It's not an MLM or any, it's a 1099. It's your own business. It's not a pyramid thing or anything like that. It's really just your own hustle. And then, of course, if you get certified with certain agencies that we're with, you get to take advantage of their travel agent fam trips, which is called familiarization trips. And it's truly just for that, to familiarize yourself. And that's what we're doing this cruise, because we have next month on this cruise, we have a bunch of singles coming on board.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. I really felt good about getting familiar with this ship because it's a little bigger, 4,500. That's I think one of the biggest I've been on.
Yeah.
So it was nice to get to know that. So what do you think the best parts about the training program are, besides the fact that the IT is amazing and we're on the front lines of everything?
Yeah, being on the cutting edge. I mean, I've been in IT for 22 years, so working hands-on building this travel business as a host agency, I want to use the cutting edge technology. So we got the best CRM, we use what we call as omni-channel. So whether you're texting or calling or on social media, it's all coming in as one conversation, as it should when you're nurturing relationships with people.
Yeah. So I'm always online.
Yeah. And you're just continuing conversations with people. I think that's probably the best thing about the travel business is you really connect with people.
Yes, and then you get to get them all kinds of great things. We did, my best friend from when I was 5 years old, we just planned a 20-year anniversary for her and her husband that they're on actually at the same time. And that was with the help of Leslie. And that's the other thing I think is so great about Travel Fun is that we're not, a lot of times when like there's realtors, for instance, they're in a business is kind of cutthroat, and it's like, who's going to be the favorite one, where we've really worked the travel company out so that it's a team, and like we've got people taking
and everybody's
over the team.
Helping each other answer the calls, follow back, do the research, handing off to each other. Like we were playing off each other's strengths
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah, for sure. In fact, Leslie totally hooked my friend up. I did all the FaceTime with her just because I wanted to communicate. Oh, there they are. We're leaving.
Sail away.
um,
Don't be in a bar when that happens.
yeah, don't be at Senior Frogs. We know you. Yeah, but it's so nice to have the team, being able to answer the phones for everyone else, and it's really a team spirit where when one person doesn't know something, we just rely on someone who does instead of being like that cutthroat type of environment.
Yep.
But it's still your own business. It's not, it's really your own thing, your own hours, your own time, your own choice.
Putting in your own hours too, like studying the course materials. So we've got lots of videos that are set up in the learning in the LMS in the learning area. So when you're a member, you get access to all the training on how to get certified, the insurances and how to book with the different, how to get registered with the different suppliers, and how to book with them. So you can go through those on your own time. But we also do live.
Yeah, we have once a month. We have a team training now because we have so many groups going out and so much happening. Yeah. We have a Zoom once a month, and that's like, we just hope you can come. You don't have to, but we hope you can make it. And that's been really helpful to get the team on board, and they have some great ideas. And
oh yeah, we share a lot and we learn a lot from each other.
Yeah,
it's great.
I don't even think I knew about this particular cruise having this great travel agent rate, except for by them.
Yeah.
I think that's what's told me.
That's great.
And yeah, so as far as it's at your own time. It's really it's a love for passion for travel and also for people. I mean, you do have to get back to people, but that's on you. That's on you. We give you the support. But
that's really, another thing that's different with our agency too, is that you're not in business for yourself by yourself, because we're working the front end and getting all the leads,
right,
and handing off the leads. Like we have the phone system built. We put you into the phone queue when you want to take the calls, and you really work those relationships.
Right, and they become your clients.
They become your clients.
I'm building the sales funnel for you, so
yeah,
because it's a win-win, and I just love a win-win, a 360 win. I like to call it. Where the customer's winning, my agents are winning, and we're winning.
Yeah.
Because we're a host agency, you contract with us, so we get a little piece of the pie, and you get the piece of the pie, and then the customer gets the best deals, and whoever they want to work with. And once we get you the customer, they're yours. That's amazing. I think
it's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Well, we hope this kind of just gives you a little overview of what to expect. It's a 90-minute course. It's already loaded. As soon as you purchase the course, it's loaded right up, and password and membership stuff comes through, and you can always text me if you have any questions about that. But after 90 minutes, you kind of have the basics, and then there's a one-on-one with me personally to make sure we get you the first 3, because travel is just so vast. You can get really sucked in to spinning your wheels.
The first 3 suppliers that you want to work with.
Yeah, the first 3 suppliers. And then we also have the social media marketing, which no one else has.
That's true.
No one
else
has
does
that.
The social media marketing. They teach you. So
I teach you how to do, and it's really transferable to all.
But how to
businesses.
Sell on social? It's different. Yeah,
it's different than just saying, "Oh, you can post this, and here's some
plug and play
auto." Yeah, no, it's I really have courses that are included in this that is transferable to any business really these days.
Yep.
And I always tell people, if you're in a business that's that you're kind of running yourself, you have to get the cheapest marketing possible. But you got to do it authentically, and there's ways to do it wrong. And I try to go over how we've been so successful with it, And it's just real. It's authentic sharing, and it's really Joel and Shelby. So join our team. We'd love to have you if you're fun. I'm Shelby. This is Joel, and you're fabulous. We are just going to wrap that up and start live at 5:30 on the Facebook Live that we had already planned. So that was just a little prelim, a little pre-gaming. If you have any questions, shoot us a comment. We have some free ebooks. We have some info. We just want the right people in the right spot. So you're not doing this just for free travel. That doesn't work for anyone. It's really if you're passionate about travel and you actually want to get into the business. And yes, of course, you do get some travel perks along the way. Naturally, when you're in the business, whatever business you're in, you get some perks. So being in this business is pretty awesome. However, it is a business and you really do have to be organized. You have to like to work with people. You have to want to actually do the job right. And you have to be coachable. So if you are, we have online learning, we have live session learning, we have a live session in Marco Island coming up in September. So please check it out. And we'd love to work with you if you're fun. I'm Shelby. You're fabulous. We'll see you next time.